Word that we've been using for quite some time in this country. Some people still not sure exactly what it means when we say hospice. This morning, Ms. Rodriguez joins us from Harbor Hospice to tell us a little bit more about what that is. Good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
Let me just jump right into this. The hospice movement, this is not new, but yet for a lot of people, it is new to them when they hear it or when they see it, isn't it? I'm sure you guys spend a lot of time educating people.
Yes, sir. Hospice care has really evolved over the years, and we are treating patients facing a life-limiting illness. But by doing that, we're being very aggressive in their symptom management.
Now, to what I see the differences, I mean, when I remember the first time I talked to people about the hospice movement, it seemed to be very much an in-home situation where nurses and nurse practitioners and doctors were calling on terminally ill patients in their own homes. But yet now I'm starting to see places like yours which provide an alternative. Is that a growing trend?
It is. We're really evolving with the word hospice and what we can do for patients. We do have the Harbor House here. It is an inpatient facility with 30 beds, and we can do more for the patients in managing their crisis that they may be in.
Is that kind of the idea? I mean, obviously the hospice movement still goes into homes, but in sites like yours, it's that idea of a little bit more critical situation of being able to keep the patient comfortable?
Oh, yes, sir. The majority of our patients here at Harbor are at home or in nursing homes, but we do utilize this facility as a short term and manage that crisis. We have specialized doctors who come here every day to see those patients and treat whatever symptoms they may be having and hopefully get them back home sooner.
Would it be fair to say that the hospice idea is much greater accepted today, greatly accepted than it was, say, even 5 years ago?
Oh, yes, sir. We're seeing that every, year to year, the changes, and, Medicare is recognizing that we can do more for the patients, and families are learning that it's not your last few days. It's more of comfort and quality of life that you may desire.
So, I mean, give me an idea, if it's not your last couple of days, when would somebody contact a hospice organization?
Anytime a physician may talk to you about, starting services, but if you're not seeking curative measures and you're seeking more comfort, what we call palliative care,
right,
which addresses your symptoms, then you could contact us about coming on service.
Now, is this something that requires a doctor's referral?
Families can refer themselves, and we send someone out like myself to come out to your home and visit with a family and explain services. If a family continues and would like more information or want to come on service, we would actually contact their doctor for them.
So tell me, when you go on site, when someone calls you, what is your job? I mean, what are you there to do?
I'm there to make them feel comfortable and understanding what services that we provide and how we provide them and how unique we are to this community and the services we can offer. And I make sure that they're comfortable with what is happening, and then I kind of start the process for them as far as getting the nurse to come out and the doctors and all the services that include.
Now, obviously, you have the physical services, you have all those things that are going on, but what is really happening here is a lot more than that, isn't it? I mean, we're talking about the whole idea behind hospice, as I understand it, is death with dignity, that ability to be comfortable in your own skin, so to speak, of what's happening.
Yes, sir. We say we treat the whole person and not just that disease process, but emotionally, spiritually, and also their family is included in this process. We treat the family as well. Yeah,
because, I mean, this is directly related to the families, isn't it?
Right, right. The families are the ones who sometimes are having a harder time with the situation or things that are transpiring during the course of the illness. So we want to make sure that they have the support and we can help this family through the journey.
All right, and it's exactly that, a journey. And thank you for your
sir.
time this morning. We'll come back and talk a few more minutes. Again, we're talking about the hospice movement. In particular, we're talking with the folks there at Harbor Hospice. If you want to find out more, you saw their website, also their phone number. Feel free to give them a call. They can explain it to you. There it is, harborhospice.com.